All right.
Okay, we're good to go.
Well, welcome to all of you. It was fun, like we had chatted before we started the call with some of you, that it was fun to be to be able to actually touch and feel you. And even though we felt like we already knew you, it was great to see so many of you guys there in Punta Cana with us and just having fun and just seeing the connections that were made with other Zaya on Fire reps and also from other teams. That's why these in-person events are so important for our businesses, because you come back feeling energized and ready to go. And obviously the promo that Zaya announced, which Katie's going to talk about a little bit later, that got us all fired up there and ready to go. So for those of you, I think everybody probably on this call knows who Katie and I are, but my name is Monica Gagné, and I've been with Zaya for almost 5 years now. So this trip to Punta Cana was my 9th trip with Zaya in less than 5 years. So it's crazy when I think about that. That's almost 2 a year. And they are just so much fun. And that's what was so great about this trip. It was our biggest amount of our team that made it there. And yes, world travelers. And it was just special. It's special to have all of you guys there and just having fun and enjoying yourself. And we know you worked really hard to get there, and we're just super proud of you. So we're also going to hear from a couple ladies that were on the trip with us a little bit later in the call. But first of all, we're going to do a drawing for the 1 by 1,000. It was actually July's, Zaya's promo in July. And Katie and I decided, instead of doing another promo ourselves, we would just use that promo, and anybody who hit it would be entered into a drawing to win $250. So congrats to Bethany Glein. She's not on, but she had 5 entries. That girl is just killing it. I hope some of you got to chat with her in Punta Cana. She's a powerful little thing. And I love her focus and discipline. But so we can go ahead and do that, Katie, if you want to let me share my screen.
Yes.
We'll keep you guys in suspense.
That.
Yes, she's insanely good, Ricky.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do full screen here. Let's do this. Like I said, Bethany's got like 5 in there. Charmaine had a couple in there. We had quite a few that had a couple entries. So let's see who's the winner of the $250. Megan Miko. She was in Punta Cana with us. So congrats,
Megan. Yay.
Congrats, Megan. We will get that money to you. I'll probably just message you and get your Venmo. So let me stop sharing this. Okay. Too bad Megan's not on here to be all excited.
I kind of like those wheel spinning.
I know, they're fun.
That entertaining.
They are fun. Okay. And then let me just say, what I was going to say is also, can you guess who has already hit the 1 by 1,000 on August 2nd? That girl Bethany. She's a little rock star. She actually has 2 reps, you guys. So she's just showing us all what is possible. I mean, she's just so inspiring. Wow, she's a little rock star. Were you gonna say?
I messaged her today and she said this. She said, "Thank you. Just got a 2nd rep and working towards a 3rd. My husband on the way home basically looked me in the eye and told me, desperate people do desperate things. How desperate are you?" We're chasing that bonus with some desperation. I said, whatever it takes, whatever works for you, whatever works for you. Maybe that doesn't work for everyone, but that works for her, and it is really working.
Yes. And I chatted with her a little on while we were in Punta Cana, and yes, her Instagram was on fire. Mm-hmm. And she, just talking to her, she just talks with intensity. She's got a plan. Her why is so strong. there's just nothing that is going to get in that girl's way. And she is proving that every single day. So congrats to Bethany on just leading the way for all of us and showing what's possible. So, all right, Katie, you want to chat a little bit about the promo?
Yes, I'm going to try not to go over the details of the promo because I feel like you guys have gotten all the information. So if you have questions, type them in the chat. But I just wanted to point out a couple resources to you. One, I went live in our team page today and kind of talked about the promo a little bit. So if you haven't seen that and you need help, watch that. It's pretty quick. Number two, we're sending daily emails to everybody with some tips and action steps for you this week yesterday through the 5th. So 5 emails with 5 different days worth of action items. So hopefully that's helpful to you. But you guys, the 10th, the date of August 10th, that's the day you need to keep in your head because that's the day you have to get the free gift from Zaya. If you hit the 1 by 1,000 by the 10th, you get a free pair of summer shorts in a color that's coming. One of those colors is, I think, going to be released tomorrow, and it's a sand color, but there might be another one tomorrow. I don't know. A weekender bag, one of those really nice weekender bags, and a pair of scrunchies or a pack of scrunchies. So that's over like $150 worth, I think, or around there. It's a great prize, and I feel like we can all do that. Also, if you get it by the 10th, not only do you get that prize, but then you've secured at least a $200 bonus for yourself, and you're well on your way. You're almost there to getting the 2,503 reps, which is a $750 bonus. And then you can stack them on each other to get the big bonuses at the end. So we are really, really fired up and pushing for everyone to get that 1 by 1,000 by the 10th. That's our immediate goal and focus. So let us know if you have questions or if you need help with that, but all hands on deck right now for you to get that. This is the time when we talk about pushing. This is a push week, a push 10 days. So really hit it hard and see what you can do.
Awesome. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Summit now that Punta Cana is behind us. Katie and I are like, okay, next thing is Summit. So we are ready to get excited about Summit now. And there are so many things planned, you guys. I know we talked to a lot of you in Punta Cana and a lot of you are going, a lot of you are doing it virtually. Like we said, those in-person events are just so important to get to connect with your team and other teams and each other. And you just leave feeling so energized and just awesome and ready to get going with your business. So we would love to see as many of you guys in Summit as possible. Try to make that happen if you can. Remember Friday, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Friday morning, Sarah Anderson's team, Zyla Paya, is having a hike. And then we have the warehouse tours where they do a bunch of food trucks. Katie's favorite part of the warehouse tour is the food truck. She was like a kid in a candy store. She could not get enough of everything. And then Sarah Anderson is also doing a private training with Rachel Bodie, who's going to be speaking at Summit. Rachel is her business coach. That is for anybody that qualifies by director or qualifies to director by September 1st. So if you're going to be there, make that a goal in August to hit director and be able to go to that training. It's going to be super inclusive and just it'll just make you feel good to be there with all of us. So try to make that happen. And then our team dinner, we are going to do something a little different this year. We're going to have it at Buca's, which is just, I think it's like not even a mile down the street from where Summit is going to be held. We're going to get the spreadsheet ready here shortly so we can get a head count of how many of you guys are going to actually be able to make it. But it's going to be kind of a buffet style. We have a kind of a semi-private room that will all be there together and get to hang out. So think that is it for Summit. So I'm going to, I guess, Michelle, you are the only one. Amy Snow is no show. Amy was supposed to talk to Michelle and Amy. Both said that they would speak tonight on the call and just talk about Punta Cana and maybe some of their takeaways or their experience there, or just how they're feeling now about their business. But Michelle Reed, she has been a rock star, you guys. Katie and I were able to have kind of I guess it's not really a one-on-one, it was like a two-on-two conversation with Michelle, and really get to know her. And we just love her, and we love that her why. She's putting her son through college, and that hits home for me, because that is a big why for me too, is paying off my daughter's college debt. So Michelle, we'll go ahead and turn it over to you.
Hello, everybody. Thanks, Katie and Monica, for letting me come on here and talk. I loved the Punta Cana trip. It was just everything. I had never met any of you in person, and it was so cool. Like, I work with Kim Busboom like every day. We talk just about every single day, and we had never actually met in person. So it was just so cool to see her and be able to talk to her, and both of you. I got to meet both of you, Katie and Monica, like sit with you, even though I felt like I knew you guys already, which is so bizarre, but it was so cool just to get to meet everybody, and just it just made the community feeling stronger, because I know that's like a big part of all of this, is just having a community, but like actually getting to be with you all, like-minded people that were all in it together. It just kind of strengthened that for me, and it just gave me, like you were saying, the energy, that boost for your business. It's just like, come back. And I was on the plane making notes on my phone, like, who am I going to talk to? And, what do I have to do? And I was just like making to-do lists, just like, because you had 4 hours on the plane just to sit there and do that. So it was just like all this like energy, and that meeting with you guys, Katie, you like helped me to think differently, because my goal for each party is always, like I told you, it's always like, I want to get them to that $1,000 level. That's at a minimum. I always want to get them, because it's like a game for me. It's like fun for me. So that's always been my like focus. And like for you to tell me to refocus, say like, look for that rep, because I told you I want to build a team. I want to grow. I want to have a team under me. I want to mentor, the way you guys do for us. And, to say, okay, that's not going to be, I'm not going to just focus on that $1,000, of course I want to get her those awesome hostess rewards, but I'm also going to be focusing. So that's changing my just the way I talk and what I say and what I'm going to do, instead of just like only asking about parties. I'm going to be talking to them about, the rep opportunity. And I've already asked more people, and since I've gotten home, I've already asked more people in the last couple of days than probably the last month. So, it was really good just to, like, those simple words that you said. It was just like a light bulb. I was like, oh, so it was really cool just to be there. So I can't wait for the next one.
We loved having you. We loved meeting you. And you guys, Michelle is at the top of the leaderboard. I mean, in the top 5 every month. In August, she was #1 in sales, right, Monica?
No, wrong one.
No,
Not this month. No.
Okay, not this month. Okay, well, you've been really high up.
I've done okay in some months, but I'm never on that top recruiter. So I want to get on that top recruiter list.
And you will, because now it's your focus.
Yes. Patty, do you want to say anything since Amy no-showed us? You don't have to.
I can. So this was my first trip. Hold on. All right. This was my first trip with Zaya, and I was nervous going into it because I'd never met anyone before, and it's kind of stepping out of my comfort zone for me. But I mean, as soon as I got there and started seeing people that I Zoom with every day and we're chatting with every day, it was surreal. And you're walking past people that you've seen like on their IG only or in these meetings, and you feel like you know them, and you just want to wave and be like, hey, and like maybe they don't really know who I am, because people you've seen on the marketing page and things like that. But it was just a great experience to with the community. And I mean, everyone there is just so incredibly uplifting and supportive of one another. And it wasn't even really business focused. It was just learning about each other and communicating with these people, about, and getting to know them as people, not reps. And for me personally, I'm kind of like in an awkward situation. We literally moved the week before we went there. So my business has kind of been on the back burner. We've been hit with like COVID and then the move. So this was a really good opportunity for me to kind of refocus and just kind of pick up now, from there. But I highly recommend going for it. It was just a great opportunity. And of course, Zaya totally spoils you. You get your swag bags when you're there. And I mean, it was perfect to not have to cook a meal, clean up after a meal. It was really nice.
Well, congrats on getting there. I know
Thanks.
it took some work and it was great meeting you there too. So awesome. Okay, Katie, you want to talk about what's to come, what we're thinking the next few months?
Yes. So I did want to chat about, let me move you guys here kind of on Monica's face. Hold on one second. There we go. I just wanted to remind everyone that we are focused on, for the rest of the year, discipline and gratitude. And I saw an amazing reel the other day of somebody just talking about, she was saying, if I see one more person in my feed that's gone to Greece this summer, I am going to be so, whatever. And then she's like, but then I stop myself and I look at where I'm at right now and I focus where I'm at and feel this extreme gratitude for where I am. And I just love the reminder, because on social media, it can be really easy to look all around and, keep our, get distracted. And when we are distracted and we're comparing, it's really hard to feel grateful. But conversely, if you're focused on feeling gratitude for what you have, it's hard to feel jealousy, right? And that comparison. So that gratitude just plays such a huge role in your success and your mindset. So expressing gratitude for the things you have helps you draw more of that goodness into your life. And then the discipline is really important for achieving your goals. And so those are our main focuses for the rest of the year. And with that being said, you guys, I just wanted to, briefly mention that you're probably seeing, and if you haven't yet, you will, seeing some Zaya reps leave, do other things. That's part of this business. There is a lot of coming and going, right? But I think we just want to remind you that we've never promoted a get rich quick scheme. That's not what this is for us. That's not what it should be for anyone, because honestly, that's not a thing here. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is an opportunity to make as much money as you put in the effort to make. It's not quick. And it's not without work, but we do believe that if you consistently show up and if you believe in yourself and set your goals on your target and do the work, that you can achieve those goals. But it is not a lottery ticket. So when you see people, preaching about these other opportunities where they are just soaring all the way up and all of that, just remember that there are really no quick fixes in health and fitness and business and money. Everything takes time and effort. And so, we're just reminding you that the grass is greener where you water it. So water your grass and you're going to have an amazing business. Okay, I also wanted to chat about a 90-day push. So I recently recorded a podcast with one of my friends who's in network marketing, and she's in a different company. And she talked about these 90-day pushes she does for her business and how every time she's done these 90-day pushes, her business just grows exponentially. And she talks about she doesn't believe in balance. There's no such thing as balance. There's putting attention towards something. And I just love that, because as a mom, that word balance is sort of like like a curse word, because it's really, really hard. it's hard to do everything. It's impossible, right? To do everything really well all the time. You sort of have to pick and choose where you're putting your energy. And so the summer for a lot of us moms is a place where we put more energy into our families and our kids because that's what is needed. Well, the fall is a really good time to put some more energy into our businesses for a lot of reasons. But one, because it's a natural reset for people. They say the fall is the new year, and I really feel that. Like people are ready for their fitness goals, they're ready to get back to their routines. Business just does better in the fall. And so I've been contemplating doing a 90-day push starting in September. And the reason September is because August is just back to school and it's just chaotic. I feel like August is the time for me to sort of get prepared for this 90-day push. And then I plan to do it September, October, and November, giving you December to rest and relax a little bit and enjoy the holidays. And so anyone who's interested in this 90-day push, we're going to set up a team-wide push. And it's going to be run by a lot of our leaders. We're going to do accountability calls and tips and trainings and prizes and incentives. But I just wanted you to know that that's coming up for those of you who really want to push. And 90 days is a long time. I've been in this business for a long time. 90 days in a group is a long time. So a lot of it might be coming via email. We might set up a text alert. I'm not sure of the logistics yet, but it would be a 90-day commitment for you to really work hard and fast and focus on your business so that you can make some real serious traction. So if you're interested in that, let us know in the comments and you'll see more coming. Okay, we're going to be planning that this month and we'll get the details to you. But I'm really excited. One thing that I did to help prepare for this, and I should have brought it, but I printed a thermometer white dry erase situation poster. And I've set some goals on it. So one of my family's goals is we are really wanting a pebble ice machine. Like big time, we are wanting this. So I looked at my numbers and figured out a target for what I need to get so that our family can get this pebble ice machine. I mean, of course I could get it now, but I don't want to just get it now. I want to work for it on this sheet. So anyway, I've kind of started this month, like letting the kids help fill in on this thermometer, creating this buy-in. Because when you do a 90-day push with your business, of course, your family has to sort of understand that you're going to be working extra. You're going to have more evenings where you're working or having calls or, whatever we decide the requirements are. And I wanted them to have the buy-in. So I've already started with that. And we're already talking. And it's funny because now it's right outside here. It's in their little craft room. And I walk by it every day outside of my, going to the kitchen, and I see it. And it's just such a great reminder of what my goal is. Isn't that fascinating? When you see it, you remember it, and then you work towards it. So if you guys want the link to that thermometer, I can post it in the team page, or you can just find it on Amazon. But I want you to start getting your minds ready for a 90-day push if that's something that you're interested in. Okay,
Awesome.
Monica.
So something that will probably go right along with that 90-day push is our leaders and achievers. Katie and I have been kind of throwing some things around, and we're thinking the qualification period will probably be September, October, November for our leaders and achievers. We're not sure on all the qualifications yet, what we're going to do for our leaders this year. So those details will come later. We're thinking probably the beginning of April for the actual event. And then also we're trying to find a place that will be easy to fly into and inexpensive to fly into. Arizona is kind of pricey to fly into. So we're kind of looking around at some Airbnbs in different areas that, like I said, that the flights might be a little bit cheaper. What else? I think, until we get the details, but also keep that in the back of your mind. That would be the perfect thing to do during that 90-day push, is really set the goal to be at the leaders and achievers. And it's a very intimate setting, and everybody I feel like leaves there just ready to get going with their business, just like all the other in-person events. So that will be a good goal. If you decide to do the 90-day push, you can put that right along with it. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking time and being on with us tonight. We are so excited about August. We're excited about these promos. Again, we always think these $5,000 bonuses are not coming back, and they keep bringing them back. So Katie and I were blessed, lucky, I don't know what you want to call it. We've done it 2 times. I think this time I'm gonna really shoot for that 1 by 1,000. It gets harder and harder, ladies, as you've been in this business for a while, that is for sure. But we will be cheering all of you guys on. If you decide to go for that 3 and 25, that would be amazing. And obviously your business would explode. So that is definitely a good goal. So, all right, Katie, do you have anything you want to add?
I just want you guys to put it all on the table for these 10 days. Like, do the things that feel uncomfortable. Today, I made a little video I did like a help wanted ad. Go watch that. I've gotten so many messages from strangers. Now, some of them live in South Africa or Spain. So, however, they're lovely people. I'm really enjoying these conversations. I just love meeting these people. But what I'm saying is, that felt uncomfortable because I have to be really careful because corporate's always watching me for what I do, and I have to be really careful. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not saying anything that they haven't said in these promos, so I'm going to do it. And if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. So that felt a little uncomfortable, but that's why I did it. And I'm going to go live on Facebook tomorrow. And I just want you to put it all out there. Do the thing now that makes you feel uncomfortable, because you never know who it's going to find. And I really feel so strongly that we have a gift and we just want to share it with people right now. People are struggling. They need the income. They need the community more than ever. And we have that. So don't be shy about sharing it with people. But if you guys, check out that reel I just made on Instagram, and it did do really well. Somehow I put captions on it. I don't know, maybe it was just the time of when I posted it, but try something like that, short and sweet, getting people's attention. Try something different, see what you've done in the past and do something totally different. Try to catch their eye that way.
Awesome.
Okay, thanks for being on, you guys.
All right, good night, guys.
Talk to you soon.